Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. Hi, I'm Nine. It's nice to meet you, and if you're returning, welcome back, my dear hearts. We are going to do a rapid fire of questions that I've been asked and some that I threw in for myself, and we're just going to go forth and see how we do. We're going to do like yes, no, really quick, like one card pick. So let's get to it and have a question. Why did Hope Hicks cry?
The court is now taking a brief break after Hicks began crying, was audibly sniffing, according to our observers there and our reporters who were there in the room.
We know, she was upset. She's, very quiet herself. But why did she cry? Like, was that planned? Or did they tell her, tears would be nice? Or was it like, did she plan that? Or was it just spontaneous? Hold on, I gotta let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? Who?
20 minutes later.
So Hope Hicks, why did you cry? Why are you so upset? We got the Seven of Pentacles. So this is showing disappointment. Disappointment for the relationship that they had. They had something, we talked about this before. No, I don't think they had like an affair, but I do think that they were very flirtatious with one another. And, she knew how to make him feel great, and he just, lapped it up. He just loved it. So this is her feeling disappointed in herself to have to speak against him. So that's how she's feeling. How does Donald Trump feel hearing her? When he was listening to Hope Hicks do her testimony, how was he feeling? Page of Pentacles. He was more or less like, I can't control this, so it's just well for it to happen. It's like he expected it. He knew it was coming. He knew that it was going to be happening. Now, I know they said that he hadn't been talking to Hope Hicks, but that doesn't mean that Hope hasn't talked to somebody in the family or what have you. It feels like he was more or less, it is what it is, and I just got to accept what it is. That's the feeling. Next question. What did the jury think? What did the jury think of all this goings on with the crying and Donald Trump? Because they get to see his face. I'd love to see his face and see what exactly is he thinking, feeling. I don't want to smell him. This is sin. Oh. We got the Three of Cups. With the Three of Cups, I think they kind of think that these people were close at one point. I think that when they saw her crying, that they almost pictured, not like necessarily an affair, but like what I said, like somebody who's hanging out with the other and really likes the other. So they kind of looked at it as like interesting relationship between them. But it also gave the, yes, you're in trouble, Donald Trump kind of deal, right? So the last question to do with that. What is the end result of the trial? What will be the end result of the trial? What will be the end result of the trial? Magician. With the Magician, I feel as though they'll go through the trial, but Donald is obviously going to say, no, this is whatever. If the decision goes against him, he's obviously going to appeal it. So this is telling me the appeal, and the appeal might be more successful, which is funny enough. With the Magician there, it's sort of like you can manifest whatever you want. So I'm feeling like he's accepted that he's gotten in trouble with this, but it feels like he's going to fight about it. Like I say accept and then I say fight. But what I mean is he knows what he's facing, and he knows that he's going to be appealing it. He already knows he's going to appeal it. So he's sort of accepting what's happening. So next question. Let me collect my cards.
When will we put an end to this wacko policy by this wacko Prime Minister?
No. I'm going to ask the Honourable Leader of the Opposition to withdraw that term, which is not considered parliamentary.
So we're going to ask the question, is there going to be an early election? Possibly. And if there was an election, how would it go? Would the Liberals win, or would it be Conservative? So let's just have a look. So will there be an early election? It looks like no, possibly a little bit early, instead of waiting till the actual date, it might be 6 months early, that kind of a thing. But if he was to call an election, he might be very sad that he would not win at this time. Conservatives, act on your ideas. I need an idea. So when it comes to the election, if Justin calls it early, he's going to lose. And regardless, the Conservatives are, they're really putting their ideas into action. They're going after Trudeau. They're going to make it very difficult for him.
We are interviewing a Canadian farmer from Canada. He's come to Russia and is planning to start a farm
My
here.
next question is from TW4353. Can you see what the mindset is on the Canadians that moved to Russia? Will they come back? Thank you. And below it, I have another question asking about the South African farmers. Are they going to move back? So let me first look at the Canadian farmers and why they're moving over to Russia, because I watched a couple of programs and it's really about, looking at money and looking at the cost of living. And even though you get paid less in Russia, it's still cheaper overall. Like if you look at the land, for an acre of land, it might cost you $250, whereas in Canada, it will cost you $27,000. It's that kind of a thing. And as part of the program, they were saying, they want to go somewhere where they have more conservative values. So this is sort of going against the LGBTQ communities at the same time. So that was because that was one of the things that the Australians had said about wanting to go to Russia because of the conservative values. So first, let's look and see, will the Canadians come back? What do they feel? What do they feel now that they're in Russia? Oh, nostalgic. They wish they could come home. They're thinking about home. They're strongly Page of Cups. But they're being offered something. They're being offered land, money, whatever, that makes it so that I can't go home. It's too good here. Judgment. They will use their good judgment as to whether they're going to stay there or not. They are thinking about Canada. They do miss it. Page of Cups, they got an offer, but I think with the judgment card here, that means that right now they're still going forward, but they are missing home, and they may or may not go back to Canada. I can't say right now, because with the judgment card up, it makes me feel like they're not even 100% sure. King of Swords, strike it through all the BS going. I think they're going to stay in Russia. They miss home, they miss Canada, but they're going to stay in Russia. That's the feeling. So, for the South African farmers, how are they doing? Are they going to come home? Magician. I think for the majority, they can manifest what they want. So the life that they're building is suiting them. So I think for right now, they've got everything they could want. Everything is going well, so they don't see any reason to rock the boat type of thing. So I think they're okay. So my dear friends, that is our Rapid Tarot coming to a close. As always, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and do all that good stuff. That helps my channel. And we have our Unity candle lit for each and every one of us. Been doing that for years, hey? And so until the next time we chat, take care, cheerio, and God bless.